Eurobox presents Philosophy in the Age of Quantum Physics, written by Michael Kurt Raeuber. What if the universe is not just a place we inhabit, but a living tapestry woven with consciousness? What if science and spirituality are not rivals, but two languages describing the same profound truth? In Philosophy in the Age of Quantum Physics, Michael invites readers on an extraordinary journey where cutting-edge quantum theory meets the oldest philosophical questions humanity has ever asked. The result is a book that challenges everything we think we know about reality, life, and ourselves. Michael is our special guest today to give us an insight on his new book. Hi, Michael. Welcome and thank you for joining us today.
You're most welcome. Yes, thank you.
So, first of all, what inspired you to combine these two complex worlds, philosophy and quantum physics?
Okay, my answer to that would be, as already mentioned in my book, there are several differences and similarities between philosophy and quantum physics. And there is an ongoing convergence between both. So to explain that convergence and explain those similarities and differences excited me, because you asked me what inspired you to combine the two complex worlds. No? So by bringing both together, I felt a synergy where physics gives us puzzles about what reality is, while philosophy, we explore why, what matters, what it means, and how we can interpret it. That would be my answer to that question.
Great. And for readers who are not scientists, how would you explain this main idea behind universal consciousness?
Yeah, okay. I will be slow, but I will go through. As I said, I will use Einstein's answer to an earlier journalist interview. Consciousness is not a product of matter, it is primary. The entire universe exists because it was the creative force we named universal consciousness that perceived it. Consciousness itself is not a property of individual human minds, but a fundamental feature of the universe itself. While all of us are individualistic expressions of the primary force of universal consciousness. Instead of matter leading to life, which leads to the mind, I believe it's consciousness that leads to the mind, which leads to matter.
You write in your book something really interesting. You write that the mind can shape matter and reality. How can this idea help people better understand their own lives?
Okay, I think I can answer that as well. As consciousness is universal, you don't own, but you participate in it. You suddenly understand that you are not an isolated self, but an expression of the whole. We are not separate from life, others, or nature, but unique expressions of the same field of awareness. Thoughts, emotions, and experiences are waves in the large ocean of consciousness. Realize you are the universe which knows itself.
If there is just one message that you hope readers will take away from your book, what would it be?
It is a part of the book. There is no message which I want to have removed, but I can give you an answer as to what is the message which I believe is most important and will be most beneficial for everybody. In conclusion, a world where all religions are tolerant of each other, peacefully coexist and acknowledge the common source from which everything emanates, will eventually alleviate conflicts among religions and prevent egotistic power plays. Embracing the understanding that all religions share a fundamental connection as a product of a higher power, being the creative force of everything, will foster mutual respect, empathy, and cooperation among different religious and philosophical communities. Tolerance and dialogue helps resolve misunderstandings, reduces prejudices and ensures peaceful interaction among people of other faiths and philosophical conclusions. Recognizing that the essence of all religions is rooted in promoting love, compassion, and harmony, rather than exclusivity or superiority, will result in an inclusive and accepting world. This will help reduce the historical miseries caused by religious wars and conflicts, as it will focus on shared values, the unity of humanity, and the recognition that everyone is an individualistic conscious expression of an original creative universal consciousness, albeit with different names: Allah, Jesus, Buddha, etc. We are all from the same roots.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you again for giving us this insight on your new published book, and we wish you best luck with it.
Thank you very much, dear Ginevra. It was a pleasure to interact with you. Thank you very much.
With impressive clarity, Raeuber connects concepts like entanglement, superposition, the observer effect, free will, and determinism to broader reflections on consciousness, morality, the nature of the soul, and the interconnectedness of all living beings. Philosophy in the Age of Quantum Physics, written by Michael Kurt Raeuber, is now available in bookstores and digital platforms. It's a publication by Eurobox.